Welcome to Notorious. Today we're talking about Sideshow Collectibles Sabertooth Classic Premium Format. Stick around. Okay, here we go. We got Sideshow Collectibles quarter scale classic version of Sabertooth. Now, there was a previous version, a Jim Lee 90s version, which had like a skull wrap thing. He looked a little bit more like Wolverine. This is like the 90s from the X-Men comic. Hold on one second. Sip! The weekend. Heat activated, wash my mug. Must be addressed. Okay, so there was a Jim Lee version originally. And I think this was maybe 5-6 years ago. I'm not real sure. But it was had mixed media. Little booties. I think people liked it. Some people didn't like it. I mean, I don't like that costume myself. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, when I was a kid, I liked it, but it doesn't make any sense. For one thing, he's got gloves. The guy, the original design, which maybe I'll throw a picture up, he has gloves on his freaking claws. It makes no freaking sense. And it's just one of those Jim Lee things. He's got little booties that I'm not sure of. But basically, it's the exact same pose. I think it's probably the same sculpt. Okay, here we go. There's Sabertooth Classic version with the EX head. Hopefully you can see that. It's pretty gnarly. I just love the look on his face. It's freaking awesome in that vein. He's crazed with rage. Yeah, they did a really good job with the hair. That's my favorite part of it. And it's kind of sits level with my chair when I'm watching movies and stuff, so I've been focused on him quite a bit for now. And I didn't see a whole lot of positive reviews on him. People were complaining about that overspray, which I see. You can see that on the back of his mane there. How it blends in with the suit. But the claws and the hair, and I even like the base. I think the snow is really well done. It's like, probably could have had some more shading there in that rock. It's kind of one color, kind of boring, but the way the snow lays down on it, it's actually pretty well done. Looks like it's, on a mountain somewhere, and it's not melting completely, but it is on its way out. And there's the Sabertooth Hiney, which almost looks like a diaper now that I look at it, but whatever. I mean, you're out in the woods, sometimes you just gotta let it go. I mean, who cares how bad he smells when he's slicing people open. Anyway, there's his foot there, which I think they did a pretty decent job with some snow on there. Probably could have a little brighter. It almost looks like they just did a wash over and it kind of blended in with this dirty sock. Almost looks like I have a chip there on his fingernail, or his pinky toe. I never even noticed that. Well, son of a bitch bastard. Ignore that. There's a profile look of him. The vicious claws. Let me take these off so you can see. Picture that. There you go. It's crazy, ugly ass fingers. And there's a little sheen on the nails. Big working man knuckles. I think the hair, they did a really good job. And even where it blends from the hair to the glove, I think they did a good job. So it's kind of hard to believe that overspray wasn't purposeful. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, there we go. Let's pull this off so you can get a close-up of the vein in his head. There you go. Look at that gross thing. Really good job inside that mouth. His teeth are vicious. Long, hence the name, Sabertooth. I mean, I think they did a really good job with the hair. Very well done. Like, I'll put this up against the XM Wolverine that I have, and they do a much better job on their faces. I know it's an older argument, but they do a better job with the faces and the hair, in my opinion. That vein in that head is just freaking awesome. Vicious. A little bit of lacquer, I don't know what you call it, like a shiny effect on the tongue where it looks like he's all wet. Anyway, I love that face. The face sculpts on this thing are just simply amazing. Hold on a second. Hey. Here's the regular, which you can still get, so which I think is really good. The eyes have like a little glossiness to them. The teeth really stick out. I mean, the smile is just menacing and ready for a whole bunch of misery. And it's really cool how they did the pore and the pores in the face. I think it's all painted, but it looks really good. Again, the hair is just really well done. Sorry, it's extremely blurry. There you go. So that's the regular, which is all you get. The EX is that head. The regular, that head is all you get. So here's the EX head. Let me take that off. So that's the fancy lad version. Here's the regular one that you can still grab, which I think looks freaking excellent. What I'd like to show is that you put these two together. I mean, you see this statue, the Sabertooth statue, illustrates how you think about Wolverine fighting the Hulk or fighting Magneto or any Omega level badass, Thor, Captain America. And back in the day, it seems like Sabertooth was his biggest problem. You're like, well, what the heck? I mean, he could just cut his freaking head off. But you put these two together, and it kind of shows how you could see how Sabertooth could just rip him to shreds. In my opinion, you can see that. Well, I got them both here. I mean, the paint on Wolverine and sculpt is superior in every way, but except for one, which I think it's the hair in the face. Real quick, here is a close-up of the unmasked version of Wolverine. I think you can see. You can see, which is pretty good. I mean, I like it a lot. It's got that really cool, the mask is, his hood is off. He's got his mouth there, his teeth. Look at his teeth, okay. His eyes look good. It's actually a lot better in person. Don't take it the wrong way. His hair is okay. There's that. Which I like, actually. I like the masked version better, but I do like that. And here, really quick, is the EX version of the Sabertooth. And I just think it blows it away. I think the hair is more detailed and defined. I think it flows better. I think it looks more realistic. The ears are better. I mean, the freaking ears are better. The eyebrows are better. That vein in his forehead is just like borderline gross. The teeth are better. The mouth is better. I mean, I guess his teeth are a little crooked. I just think it's 100 times better. In my opinion. Like, the face sculpts on this Sabertooth are better than XM's Wolverine. Okay, one last word. We just looked at Sideshow Collectibles classic Sabertooth, Victor Creed. Here we go. On top of a snowy mountain cliff with the regular version. You can still grab, and I think you should. I think it's, it's reasonably priced. It might be a little too expensive. Honestly, this is hollow. So if you're a stickler about that, I mean, I could pick this up easily, no problem. I mean, I think it is, everything else is relatively solid. This is solid. These magnets are really strong, I can tell you that. I mean, overall, I think the paint is sloppy a little bit, but I think the sculpt is very good. You got Sabertooth, the classic badass version with the mutton chops, and not the mittens, and not the booties. We got the real deal here. This is the real Victor Creed Sabertooth. The one that actually looks like he could hand Wolverine his butts. So if you like villains and not second-rate anti-heroes, sip! Get this version of Sabertooth. That is it. Thank you for checking out Notorious Stir Fry and the reviews. Please like, subscribe, and remember, Magneto is right.